Denied.
Everybody, welcome back to A-Frame Homestead. I'm Andrea. Today I'm just repotting some leeks for my sister. I was supposed to meet up with her and things just didn't work out. We're 40 miles away, so we try to plan a trip to meet each other halfway to do some trading up and visiting every once in a while. It's just not happening, so I'm going to throw these back in the dirt here for her and until she can get them into her area up at the pond, up at her house there. We'll be going sometime next month, middle of next month sometime, so hopefully we'll be able to pick it up, get these, and they'll survive. I'm sure they will. There's nothing wrong with them. They're nice and healthy. They look really good. I can show you what they're huge. Look at the size of them. They're all just huge. Nice clumps, nice clusters. I go way deep in the woods. Look at some of them babies. That's from going way deep in the woods. The climb back was murder, and it's probably the last time I'm going to make it. So this year, I shared my secret hiding spot where I have acres and acres of these waiting for me at the bottom of the hill, and hoping that the people that I shared with will show me the mercy to deliver a few to me every year. As long as I'm here anyway, I gladly take them. Met some new people through the church doing it too, because they go to church on Sunday and Jim and I are Saturday nighters, so we don't see a lot of people that go on Sunday services. That's what these buckets, I put them in some nice deep because they have some nice good deep roots, and just give them a little shake and push them in, they'll be fine. Push the roots in. Get some water on these bad boys. Now, the last week or two, Jim and I have been discussing what we're going to do with the yard to be more sustainable. We decided upon a pergola to put on one side facing the road, some beautiful climbing roses, some nice tiny ones that they'd be filled and be really pretty and appropriate for the front there, look nice. And on the back side, where the sun shines here the best, we were wanting to put a couple grapevines. Well, things don't always go the way you want them to. Although there's nothing in the HOA restricting us from, let me restart this. Although there's nothing in the HOA restricting us from putting it there, we still have to get the approval through the Property Control Committee. And it was their preference that we place it behind the fence. And we already had peach trees planted back there for a couple weeks, so I wasn't going to move them. I'm lucky that they made it through the last couple of frosts, and I've been babying them along here, and they're just starting to open up now, but I don't want to cause any harm to anything else. So at first, yeah, I was angry, disappointed, irritated, wanting to seek revenge. How am I going to do that? Crossed my mind. And I'm going to put up a temporary canopy for the summer and see how they like that. But, you know, those are fleeting thoughts. I don't want to be a passive-aggressive neighbor or community member. I just want to get along and try to grow as much food as I can and have the peace while I do it. So, anyways, it was denied. And yeah, I'm kind of disappointed more than anything now that all the emotions are done. And I mean, we're going on 2 weeks, probably 2 weeks by now, since we've had the decision, and So instead of being all angry and upset, and I said, well, I still wanted to grow grapes. So we took one of the posts down at the far end, and we're going to let the vine climb up that end post there, so it'll cover the front fence. And on the other end, eventually we're probably going to stick a climbing rose where people are going to be able to see the most of it, but or the neighbors, I guess I should say, because we want to still be good neighbors, even though the neighbors aren't happy with our garden. But that's a whole nother story. So we're going to try to do our best, and instead of putting anything there, we decided that next year we're going to probably put some plum or some cherry trees there. Cherries we like. There's just one pit to them, so sounds like a really, really good option for us. But I remember growing up as a little girl at my grandma's house down in Brisbane, Pennsylvania. The house is all torn down now, but she had a plum tree. It was right attached to the garage of that old house there. And that old garage was all fallen in from every day that I ever remembered. It was all nothing but boards when I was a little girl. But memories. Hey all, if you like what you've seen today, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments about my life here at Treasure Lake, please ask. If you have any advice to offer about gardening in a Zone 5B, I'm willing to take it. If you have any ideas for those trees that I should be putting out in the front there that are going to look appropriate and still look nice, I'd still love to hear that too. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, questions, comments, and we will see you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.